Hey everyone, our team name is Insider Talent. My name is TJ Beeger and I'm in charge of the financial operations within our startup.
My name is Chi Lei. I am the market analysis to make sure that our product is superior than the market.
I'm Xin Huang. I'm the officer for research and development for Insider Talent.
So let's get into what our product's all about. Once we got together last week, we were all talking about some sort of problem that us as college seniors have faced, and we wish there was some sort of a better solution for it. And we got to talking about recruiting because a lot of us are looking for jobs right now and are in the middle of that job hunt. And one of the biggest issues we've had is we think that Kelly does a great job of bringing down these really talented, large name companies that we've all heard about. But the problem is there's a lot of middle market and smaller companies out there that A, could be a great fit for some of us depending on the work environment we like to be in, but also the main issue here is that these middle market companies don't have the resources that the larger ones do to come down and give us campus presentations and have the opportunity to interview a lot of us. So we think there's a big market here for us to be able to come in and create some sort of platform that enables middle market companies to bring together all their resources and put them on some sort of profile, and then put this in an easy to access way to view for college seniors who are perhaps more interested in working for a smaller company.
So we come up with our great product that allows middle market companies to efficiently hire and retain talents while also educating students on opportunities with these companies they otherwise may not have known about. We also address the growing issue of higher turnover rate among entry-level employees. As you can see from our photos, that we come up with a great user interface that allows companies and individuals to have a better access to each other. And our service is able to advertise itself on a platform with other like-minded middle market companies. Students can easily navigate and learn about companies they otherwise may not have known about. And they can filter by salary, company size, company location, and welfare, etc. And companies can see who is viewing them and can then choose who to contact after seeing information such as student's degree, university, GPA, major, and experience. So we did some researches, and the size of market opportunity for our product is huge. As you can see, we are targeting middle market companies, and which employ over 25% over the total labor force. In our researches, we found out that these companies have consistent employment rate at 4%, and the rate for large corporations is only 1.7%. And the market for potential candidates are also large. Nearly 1 million people under 25 with a bachelor degree are still underemployed. And as we market our products substantially, we can attract more candidates and the companies. Next, I will pass it on to Phoebe to talk about market strategies.
Well, as for competitive analysis, we obviously faced fierce competitions with market leaders such as LinkedIn and Indeed.com. But we think we're doing a better project because our focus is very niche. That we focus on companies that's mid-size, but for LinkedIn and Indeed, they focused on companies of all sizes, and they are for all the job seekers. Also, we focus on elite advertising and matching services, and we are generating a very high customer focus. We believe we have a competitive advantage in the job searching market, that our focus is niche to mid-market companies, and it is a better solution to the underserved market. And also, our product is a new take on the existing job searching model, that elite matching service and easy and high accuracy of matching lists, what we advocate.
So the next thing we wanted to think about was the revenue model and how we were going to go about pricing this. So the first thing we thought to do is create two different options. The first being the standard option, which will be free to users, and the idea behind this is, we're a startup that relies on the people and the companies using this, and so to do that, we need to entice them with some sort of a standard option. So like I said, that'll be free, and that allows companies to upload and edit their profile at will. They're going to receive notifications telling them, certain students are viewing your profile, here's how it compares to your competitors, and then it allows them from there to send out recruiting emails to students, but the issue is that they'll be limited to a certain number of students per job position. So we think this option does a really good job of showing them what our app has to offer, but at the same time doesn't allow them to fully embrace what we can offer. So that's where the plus option comes in. And I'll go into the pricing in a little bit, but Essentially, companies will be allowed to upload and edit their profile at will, just like they will in the standard option. But this time when they receive notifications, it's going to tell them specific students that are viewing their page, as well as how this compares to their competitors. So this is going to be a huge advantage, is they're going to be able to see exactly who's interested in them, and they're going to be able to target their advertising to those students specifically. So this is going to cut down a lot on unnecessary costs that are going out to students that maybe are already employed or just simply aren't interested in the company. The other thing we're going to offer is the ability to send out unlimited of these recruiting emails, and we're going to provide a representative from our company that's going to be there for each step of the way to help them with any questions or comments that they may have, as they're going through their own recruiting season and trying to fill whether it's their internship class or their full-time class. Now, getting a little more into pricing, like I said, the standard option is free. The plus option is either going to cost roughly $100 a month or $1,000 a year, so we want to entice them into the annual contract, but obviously they can pay per month if they're more comfortable doing that. Then the other thing that this platform we think is we're going to be able to take advantage of down the road is pay-per-click advertising. So once we get off the ground and other companies see that not only are companies using this, but students are on it, we think a lot of different companies will be interested in providing advertising, and we can make money off of that. Another beauty of our idea is the low cost. So there's employee wages, obviously, the platform design is going to be a big cost, and then website space, but really from there it's not too intensive in terms of cost. So overall, we're extremely excited about this opportunity. There's 200,000 middle market businesses out there, so there's a huge opportunity for insider talent to capitalize what we think is a niche market that hasn't really been tapped into. That being said, we think we have a good opportunity to make a lot of money, whether it's from the Plus subscription or the pay-per-click advertising, and we also have relatively little costs comparatively. So like we said, we're very excited. With that being said, we're sure you have questions, so at this time we'll open it up for anyone who does. Thank you for listening.